Welcome back to Let's Play Go Nippon. Recording this on my birthday, but it'll be uploaded the day after that. Yeah, so I'm I'm gonna try to get this part out of the way here, so I can continue with this drawing I am doing. I finally decided for LA to draw in its Konata. I think it looks pretty nice. I just need to add the color, some of the shading, background, you know, and all that. That's always the toughest part, surprisingly, the shading and adding the color. It takes a long ass time. I want to get that out of the way before my sister and her friend show up, you know? Because we're going to play some Mario Kart Double Dash. Possibly. Depends how I feel. And if I actually feel like I'm not all shy and stuff, then maybe I might even have that recorded, who knows. It'd be like on 150cc. I played it on 150cc on the old cup thing, and I was trolled, man. I still got third place at the end of it all, but I was trolled so many times. I was on Rainbow Road on 150cc, didn't fall off once. I was in first place the whole time. Then at the last lap, literally near the last second, fricking blue shell, bang! And the fricking bastards overtake me, the fricking Prada plant thing. He was overtook me and knocked me into third place, and he had been stealing all the points. I was just like, no! So I trolled him out of the way and ended up getting second instead of third. I was just like, whew. But I got third place overall. I got trolled too many times in other races. I did get first place in some races though, so yay. Anyway, let's get on with it. How much does it cost to ride a train in Japan? You know, I'm gonna see that. Well, here we are. This is today's destination. It cost us 190 yen. I guess that's not too bad, I imagine. Is it? Ikebukuro. This is... That's right, this is Ikebukuro. The second busiest travel destination in Japan. Second busiest? You'd think the second busiest place in Japan would rank pretty high on a world scale too. And they really are. It's as crowded as I expected for the second busiest place in Japan. Just leaving the station and coming here, I feel like there were an awful lot of people. I should inform you, this isn't even the busiest day of the week. What? Seriously? Yes, on Saturday and Sunday, the number of people you'd see here would put this to shame. This road, the Sunshine 60-dori, is the most popular street in Ikebukuro. Oh, here it is, highlighted in green actually. Dori, a Japanese suffix meaning street. Why, thank you! You taught us something there. I guess I haven't been to this location after all. But didn't I say that in the previous part? I can't remember. This doesn't even compare to the crowds you'll see here on the weekends. Wow, can't believe it. There are a lot of people here today already. It doesn't even compare. As scary as the prospect is, it's kind of I kind of like to see it. The town of Ikebukuro was once a very small village. But about 100 years ago, a train station was built here. From there, the population grew rapidly until it became the city we see today. All that started by a frickin' train station. How the hell? Wow, that's amazing. They also say a lot of painters and artists lived around here before the Second World War. They call it Ikebukuro Montparnasse or whatever, after the Montparnasse in France. I can't pronounce French stuff either, you know. Wow, an artist town? Yeah, and maybe because of that, a lot of manga artists still live here today. Manga? I love manga, especially Japanese manga. I was about to be like, isn't that? And then I was like, no, wait, there are various other types of manga besides Japanese, you know. There's Korean, I think there's Chinese ones as well. There's even English ones as well, you know, for us English-speaking countries. I don't know. I've never read any of those, though. I don't think so, anyway. Really? Have you ever... Well, I mean, really? Have you ever heard of Tezuka Osamu? Tezuka, isn't that the man they call the god of manga? That's right, you really know your stuff. Tezuka Osamu also lived in the Ikebukuro area. They say that many aspiring manga creators make pilgrimages to his apartment. Wow, I always thought of manga as kind of a disposable entertainment, but when you think about it, a history like that really does feel like an art form. Why is it they always like, with like art, and it's like, we deny anime and manga as any form of art. It should count, you son of a bitch. Haven't you seen some of the freaking art style that some of these freaking people do? It like puts most freaking artists to shame. I mean, I hate that about art and stuff like that. It's just like, unless it looks very, very realistic, then it's just not art. But a lot of the time when it looks really realistic, it just looks depressing to look at. Well, at least with freaking anime and stuff like that, it actually looks nice to look at rather than depressing. It is, it's not fully appreciated that way within our country either, but... You know when you're just like, you know your stuff, and I'm just like, wait, who's that guy again? Was he like... Was he... I mean, if you're saying like the god of manga and stuff like that, is he on about that guy who like had that Astro Boy thing? I can't remember. I'm not sure, because I think they refer very highly to that guy. I don't really know much about him though, so is that the same guy? I'm not entirely sure. It is. It's not fully appreciated that way within our country either, but... Bow. Bow. Well, anyway, now that you know a little about the history of the Ikebukuro, let's walk around a bit, shall we? Yosh! Then let's go! Ikuze! Oh, so I'd like to say, but... What? What's wrong? To tell the truth, I really need to hit the John. Is there a public restroom somewhere in the area? Oh, come on. I told you to take care of that before we came here. I'm not proud of it. Oh well, unfortunately Japan's shopping districts don't offer a lot of public restrooms. What? Seriously? Then what am I going to... We don't have a choice, so we'll have to make do with this area. This area? But with all these people here on the street. I hope we won't have to resort to that. But I'm not sure I can hold it in much longer. What should I do? What do you need? A number 1 and a number 2? If it's number 2, then it's all the more just like, oh man, you're screwed. Huh? Go man, it's just a joke. A joke? Then what? But there really aren't many public restrooms around here. But it's okay, we can use the one in that, the konbini. In the konbini? Yes, if you ever need a restroom in a city, you can always go to the konbini. The arcade would be another option. I see, I'll have to remember that. Of course they'd need one in an arcade, because, you know, people would spend a lot of time in the arcade. And just like be spending so much money on the arcade, just like, I must win this game! Oh man, I really need to pee. Is there a toilet here? I don't want to leave yet. But anyway, let's hurry to the toilet! Oh, please. Phew, I feel better. Oh, that's right, I forgot to mention there was some konbini in shopping districts that won't let you use their bathrooms. As a crime prevention measure, be sure to keep that in mind. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? Well, they'll let you use it, so what's the problem? That's true, but still. More importantly, come on. It's time to go. This way. Hey, do you remember the name of the street we were on? So I think it was Sunshine. Yes, the Sunshine 60 Dory. This is the reason it's called that. Wow, because it's sunny? Oh. Wow. This is a Sunshine 60, the crown jewel skyscraper of Ikebukuro. Wow, it really is tall. Is it called Sunshine 60 because it has 60 floors? Bingo, that's absolutely right. Let's count it. Wait, what am I thinking? Counting that? No way, that would take forever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ah, fuck it. That doesn't even show it all anyway, so what's the point? The Sunshine 60 was built in 1978. At the time it was built, it was the tallest building in East Asia. You know, a lot of people around the world tend to like to make big buildings. I mean, I know it could be useful and all, but at the same time, it'd be very inconvenient. Imagine if it's just like, okay, your office is on the top floor. You're just like, oh, fuck you. Also, we have yet to install the elevator. Oh, fuck you. Why did I take a job at this place? You haven't even fucking finished building it yet. Not talking about any building in particular there, but imagine that. You get a job at a building that has like 60 floors, and your office is on the top floor, and they haven't installed a freaking elevator made yet, and you're just like, oh, I gotta use the stairs. I mean, imagine that. You'd probably be in shape after just like 3 days, at most. Unfortunately, it's further down the list nowadays, but it's still quite tall. Yes, it is. I know. Hey, as long as we're here, you want to go inside? Inside? Are you sure? Am I sure of what? Well, isn't it an office building? No, don't worry about it. There's shops and public space inside too, plus on the top floor. I have not seen this CG before because I haven't been to this location. Yeah, the protagonist has no eyes. He kind of reminds me of... I don't know, maybe it's just me. I feel like he kind of reminds me of that guy from Kim Possible. I can't remember his name. He had that naked mole rat thing. I can't remember. I don't know why he reminds me of that character for. But he has no eyes. I don't know why they did that. Maybe it's just like, well, you're the protagonist, so we're not gonna like put the eyes there in case your eyes are different. But we put the hair there anyway because otherwise it would. Well, I don't know, but that'd be weird, wouldn't it? So, is this like an aquarium? Oh yeah, it is. It says right there. Okay, he's like, oh my god, this is how I expect him to look every time he's all like, just like, oh my god, this is amazing. It is a nice aquarium though, fair play. You got some manta rays, I think, right there. You got a bunch of fishies. More fishies. No eyes. Adorable face. This guy on the scene. I can't believe there's an aquarium in Sunshine City. Sunshine City. Sounds like something from a... It sounds like it'd be a name in a video game, or even freaking Mario game, for example. Are you shocked? Totally. You've also got stuff like a planetarium, a theater, a museum, even a shopping center and a theme park. All that? Then you could spend a whole day just in Sunshine City. That's the idea. Wow, I see. Hey, let's look at that. That fish has a funny face. Look who's talking. You have a funny face because you don't have any eyes. It sure does. It looks a bit like you. So it has no eyes? Hey, my face doesn't look like that. That fish has eyeballs. But actually, when you think about it, they aren't showing these fish in great detail either, really, so technically it could be. I'm just kidding. Hey, look over there, you can see the ocean sunfish. You really can. It's been a long time since I've been to the aquarium, but it's nice to come here every so... Oh wait, no, that's your line. It's been a long time since I've been to the aquarium, but it's nice to come here every so often. Yeah, I like aquariums, even though I've only been to one. I mean, it's not really much to do, you just look at a bunch of fish, but it has a nice kind of look to it, you know? I mean, you wouldn't think it. Looking at fish is a good way to pass time. Yeah, right, it's freaking looking at fish. But then again, you got zoos, you're just looking at freaking animals. Yet, it's an enjoyable kind of thing. At least for me, anyway. I remember when I went to the zoo in Belfast, it was like one of the rare occasions when I actually was like, all like somewhat excited and just like actually reacting to stuff rather than just being like, whatever. Yeah, it is. I can't believe we're looking at fish. This high in the air in the middle of a city. Okay, add that then. It's just like, whoa, fish. Fish in the sky. Flying fish. And now that you mention it, it is strange. Yeah, I wonder how the fish must feel. They probably feel like they always do. They're just like, oh, I'm bored with frickin' fish. All we do is swim around. We don't even blink because we don't have eyeballs. Or do some, well, maybe, I don't know. Do some fish have eyeballs, or am I just thinking of like goldfish? Probably, I don't know. How the fish must feel. You know, what people say, that they feel sorry for the fish in aquariums and animals at zoos, cramped into these little spaces. They say it's wrong and they should have more space to move around in. But sometimes I wonder if that's really true. Yeah, good point. I mean, we have like pets, like, for example, like 2 budgies, like in a cage. Just like, is it right? Are they like satisfied with that or not, or what? You'll never actually know, you know. Really, when you think about it, the life of a pet must be boring as crap. All you do all day is just not really much. I mean, I don't know. You can never really know how a freaking other animal feels because you can't understand them because, well, you can in a way, but you get the idea. You can't know what they're thinking, how they feel like that. Accurate. When you think about it, from the point of view of a fish or an animal, what do they care about the size of the world outside? Living in the wider world means you're caught up in the cruel cycle of life. You might get eaten up before you grow to full size. You live in constant fear of death out there. Sometimes I think it might be nicer for them to live in those tanks, where they don't have to worry about natural predators or finding food of their own. Well, unless of course you just like have a fish as a pet and you've also got cats. Then the friggin' cat will always be looking at the friggin' tank and be like, how do I get that fish out of there? And a lot of times they tend to somehow succeed. Cats are right bastards. Like, no, it's a pet, you're not allowed to eat this one. And you're like, I don't care, it's fish. Or if it's like a bird, it's like, it's a bird. I mean, cats just like, they like to freaking, we'll kill the bird, they just kill the bird or the fish and usually just leave it at that. Just like, that's that. Well, actually, it's probably better if you do that. You wouldn't want a freaking half-eaten. Oh, man, sorry about that. That just sounds, that happened to one of our fish before. He's just like, ew. Did I read this line? Sometimes I think it might be nice to find the Unitarians where they don't have to worry about natural predators or finding food of their own. Maybe that's just another form of happiness. And it's not as if the animals in zoos and aquariums know what they're missing, right? If they don't know about it, the world they're in right now is the entirety of their world, don't you think? Do you know the Japanese phrase, the frog is the well knows not the ocean? No. Why would a frog know the ocean anyway? Frogs don't live in the ocean. It was originally a Chinese phrase. It means that when you live in a small world, you know nothing of what it means to live in a larger one and stuff. You know, that'd be weird to find out if there's frogs that live in the ocean. But if a frog has lived in a well his whole life, what does he need to know about the world outside? That's what I think. Acura. Makoto. Acura. Makoto. No, gotta stop that. What am I doing? I'm just babbling on about stuff again. Sorry, don't mind me. The bird. Seriously, let's go further in. It looks like there's sea otters and penguins up there. Penguins? Sea otters! We must check it out! I remember seeing a bunch of penguins in a zoo once. I'm not sure about sea otters though, I don't think they had them there. Sure. Aquarium I went to had seals though. I think they... No, I'm not entirely sure. I don't think they had dolphins. Which is a shame. I know, why can't they have dolphins, damn it? Shut up, Echo. Oh, those penguins were adorable. Yeah, they walk so funny. That's because they got those tiny little feet. They really do. The otters were cute too. I feel so satisfied. But I never expected to see anteaters in an aquarium. What? Anteaters? You know, every time I think of anteaters, I always think of Canon. Because of the freaking giant anteater thing. You know, that Yuichi and Sayuri get for mine. Very random, isn't it? Yeah, there's an anteater who keeps escaping. He's kind of famous for it. Wow, really? Prison, well, aquarium breaker anteater. Anyway, I'm getting a little hungry. You want to get something to eat? That's what I've been waiting for. I've been starving since we were in the aquarium. Because you were watching the fish. Now that you mention it, maybe so. Oh, come on. I mean, I like fish and all that, like as a kind of meal, you know, but looking at fish, I wouldn't be like, delicious. I wouldn't think that. I'd just be like, oh, look, fishies. Oh, please, you're hopeless. But anyway, I wonder where we should eat. You know, actually, when you think about it, with, like, the Japanese, when it comes to, like seafood and stuff, they have fish and all that, you'd think that after a while, fish in aquariums and stuff would be terrified whenever they look at them. It's like, don't eat me! You're just like, this glass is the only thing that separates me from becoming a meal, isn't it? Is there anything you're in the mood for? What kind of fish is there anyway, was there? What kind of fish do the Japanese eat, or do they pretty much eat any type of fish? I don't know. Probably a large variety. Me, I want... Do we get a choice? Holy shit, we do! I would say the usual, but what is your usual? What do you recommend? What do you recommend, Akira? It's a type of food associated with Ikebukuro. What is it? Ramen, of course. Ramen? You mean noodles? Yes, they were originally a Chinese dish, but Japanese people evolved it in another direction. It's become practically the national dish. There's violent competition among ramen shops in Ikebukuro. They call it Ramen Wars. God, that is a freaking perfect manga title right there. Ramen Wars. Ramen Wars? It sounds kind of dangerous. But see, look, there's one there and over there. See? Here and there are all ramen shops. I mean, I've heard, like, of an anime that's all about bread, so why not a freaking one about ramen? It probably already is, for all I know. I see, with that many shops around, it really is eat or be eaten. Pun or not, because it's ramen. I know, right? For the more popular shops, you might have to line up for half an hour to eat there. Anyway, that's ramen. It's ramen? That's a strange turn of phrase. What? You're looking at me funny. Nothing, I always look like this. You mean without eyes? How does he see, damn it? I don't get why they didn't draw eyes on him, though. I see, that's true. Hey, anyway, I'll follow you. Here, this way. Come on, staff. Come on, come on, come on, let's get some ramen. You know, somewhere in this, this ramen place here is probably Naruto just like nom 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 ramen ramen ramen. Phew, we had to wait a while, but we're finally inside. Rishimas! Whoa, what a loud voice. Rishimas! Isn't it amazing? The force of the greeting is one of this shop's trademarks. Anyway, we'd better order. Oh, this place uses meal tickets. Meal ticket? Yes, you see that vending machine over there? You buy a ticket for what you want to eat there and take it to the man at the counter. Which one of Overdrive's visual novels is this track from? If any of you actually know. I don't know, it feels like it could, like, be in a video game, you know? Like, maybe a Mario one. Maybe Mario Sunshine, you know? It could be... I mean, it really would suit a Super Mario game, in my opinion. Super Mario Sunshine, it would fit right in with, like, Island del Vino. I mean, listen to it, it really would. Originally, when I was hearing it, I was like, maybe for a Mario Kart one, but I think it would suit, Super Mario Sunshine more than anything else. Do-do-do-do-do. There's a vending machine in a restaurant? Why is that so surprising? That's right, they're pretty common in Japan. You know, I'm not even sure if I've even seen a vending machine in a restaurant. I guess I'm just one of those type of people that, like, even if I've never seen it before in my own country, I'm just like, I'm not really surprised or anything. I mean, I'm very rarely surprised by most things, really. Wow. Anyway, maybe you should stick with the standard ramen for today. Sure. Now give the ticket to the man at the counter. Ramen, huh? I wonder what it'll taste like. What do you mean you wonder what it'll taste like? I imagine you've had ramen before. I haven't, but you probably have. I think. Or you just like, I wonder what this store's ramen's gonna taste like. Omatashimashita! Omatashimashita, ritual phrase used by servers when bringing your food. Probably said it wrong. Huh? Whoa! What? This is ramen? What? Really? What? This is long noodles like pasta floating in a bath of hot soup. Where? Which part of it's supposed to be the noodles? Is that the noodles? I can't freaking tell what the hell it is. It looks like some kind of peeled fruit or something. I don't know. But it's not like Minster and Hyler. You're supposed to slurp up the ramen while it's hot, blowing on it to cool it down. Slurp it? Yes, make a lot of noise. I know it's hard for foreigners, but for Japanese people, slurping noisily is the proper way to eat noodles. Well, that's random. I see. Anyway, let's hurry. Itadakimasu! Phew. This is... How is it? I guess I don't even have to ask. I know it had the sound effect going with it, but I might as well add some more to it. 800 yen for one bowl of ramen, huh? Damn. Wow, that was great! It was so delicious. Oshi. I think it's like when it... I think... I've heard characters in anime and stuff like that say Oshi and stuff like that whenever they're eating something. They're just like, Oshi! You seem happy, I'm glad. I can see why ramen has become a national dish. I know, right? Gotta eat it again while I'm in Japan, if I get the chance. Anyway, as long as we're out, would you like to walk around town a bit, and south? Sure, that sounds good. I know it's a bit far from here, but there's a temple where they hold a festival for a goddess called Kishiboji. Long ago, there was a fearsome monster who would kidnap and eat children, but the Buddha saved her. She took a maternal form and became the goddess of childbirth and child rearing. Wow, Japanese sure have some, unique kind of things going on there. With this whole spiritual stuff. To the temple! How's this one gonna look? Okay, I guess we don't get to see it. Okay. Hey, Aki-chan, what's for dinner tonight? Tonight I was thinking of making curry rice. Yeah, I love your curry rice, Aki-chan. Super throat. Curry? Isn't that Indian food? Well, curry originated from India, but it came to England from there. It came to Japan from there, and Japanese people reformed it to suit their palates. Wait, I wasn't like really paying attention to that. So, was it originally from India or England? I like curry. It's all right. Reformed it. Guess I've changed a little just from a few days in Japan. The same could happen with food coming to another country too. Curry too, and pizza, and pasta, of course. French, Chinese, Asian food, East and West, Japanese people eat food from all countries. And they incorporate them all aggressively into their own food culture. I have an image that Japan is all about sushi and tempura and sukiyaki. But Japanese people really eat a wide variety of food in their daily life. Well, of course they would. By the way, curry is up there with ramen as Japan's national dish now. National dish? That's right, curry rice, curry bread, and even soup curry. There are many variations. I don't think there's a person in Japan who doesn't like curry. Are you sure about that? Wow, curry's really that popular? When they say like a whole country likes a specific food, it's just like, there's no way there's a person that doesn't like it. I don't think you can really say that though. There's bound to at least be some people that don't really like it. But among those, curry rice is the king of kings. Everyone loves it, from children to adults. Just hearing about it makes me hungry. Ooh, some curry, yes. Doesn't it? Yeah. That's it. Hey, Aki-chan, let me help out, okay? What? You want to help? Sure. You don't have to. I can make it myself. You talk to him while I'm making it. But you make dinner every day. I feel bad. Please? You don't have to worry about it. You don't need to worry about it either. But what's wrong? It's not like you to be so dissembling. But it's just... What's wrong? Makoto's asking to help, so let her. I know she said that Akira was the better cook, but Makoto can't be without skill herself. I think we know where that's going. Akira? Fine, if you insist, I guess Oni-chan can help with the cooking. Really? Yeah. Hooray! Good luck, Makoto. I'm looking forward to it. I think so. Well, actually, okay. So basically, this is gonna turn out the same way as in Planet with Ryo and Kyo. It's just like, yeah. I think you get the idea just by that. Yeah, leave it to me. That's right. Maybe I can do something too. No, you don't have to worry about it. Instead, you're the one who insisted that Oni-chan help out, so you're the one who takes responsibility for the final product. Responsibility? What's she on it about? Anyway... Hey, wait a minute, Yaki, maybe I'll let Oni-chan make the salad. I got it. Responsibility? What's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean? I think you know. Because I mean, it's obvious. Anyways, that'll do for this part. So I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.